An old priest dies and arrives at the gates of heaven. Next to him is a young Uber driver from New York who died a few days ago from his reckless driving. St. Peter calls the priest first and says, "For your lifelong career working for the church and your devotion to Christianity, we will give you a beautiful house where you can stay for the rest of eternity. You will also get a butler to help you with your needs." Then St. Peter turns to the Uber driver and says, "We are pleased about what you did during your 2 years at Uber, so we will give you a giant mansion by the lake, a butler, a chef, and a gardener to take care of you for the rest of eternity. You also get a Ferrari in a heated garage." The priest thinks it is strange and unfair and protests, "Why does the Uber driver deserve so much more than me, when I have devoted my whole life to the church and God?" St. Peter explains, "You see, during your sermons, half of the audience was sleeping and the other half was just bored looking at their phones. But when the Uber driver was driving, everyone was praying." A lawyer, a priest, and an engineer meet each week for a game of golf. One day, they get stuck behind the slowest group of players they have ever seen. They were hitting the balls all over the place, getting stuck in just about every trap and patch of rough and missing just about every putt. Finally, the group gets frustrated and heads to the clubhouse to find the manager. "What's with that group of players? They're the worst I've ever seen. They're holding up the course." The manager looks sheepish and responds, "They're retired firefighters who lost their eyesight running into a burning orphanage to save the children. They love golf, so I let them play for free, for charity." The priest looks ashamed of himself. "As a man of God, I feel terrible for getting angry at those men. At my next sermon, I'll see if I can get a collection going for their families." The lawyer likewise looks chagrined. "Same here. I'll check with my firm and see if we can't open a case to get them awarded restitution for their pain and injuries." The engineer says, "Why can't they play at night?"